that as early as this week, Pfizer could get authorization for COVID vaccines for 12 to 15-year-olds. Once we know when that is going to occur, we believe that we're going to be able to set a timeline for 100% capacity, certainly in events, venues, businesses, et cetera, with under 1,000 people. What we want to do is give time for this age group to get vaccinated because they are certainly out and about in those types of activities, but this will be really exciting. We have a map today on where you can find Pfizer. This is where it is as of the end of last week, and we are working to get it out even further. With that, I want to go over to Dr. Stack, who's going to talk about the best way if you're looking for your child's vaccination site, given that it can only be Pfizer if they are 17 and under, on how to find it and our transition on our website to the federal vaccine finder, which is finally caught up with and probably eclipsed our capabilities. I know he's got a couple other things he wants to cover, but here's Dr. Stack.
Thank you, Governor. Good afternoon, everyone. So the first thing I want to talk about, James, can you put up that map real quick that the governor just showed for the Pfizer? So these are locations that we know now have Pfizer. So this is a combination of hospitals and probably a lot of pharmacies. There will probably be more sites if Pfizer is approved, as we anticipate this week. There will be more locations that probably have Pfizer because now that there's a larger population eligible for it, and only Pfizer will be approved for that age group, I suspect some additional sites will get access to Pfizer as we go forward. We have doctors' offices have now been eligible just very recently to order vaccine. One of the challenges with the Pfizer is still the really large shipment sizes where it's 1,170 doses per shipment. That being said, we're working actively to try to redeploy Pfizer throughout the state and find ways to break it down into smaller quantities, hopefully to make it more available in more locations. So it continues to be a journey, but we're really committed to trying to make this as available as possible. For Pfizer, for parents out there, they did additional studies specifically on adolescents and tweens, and they have found the Pfizer to be incredibly safe and very well tolerated. The children can have a similar response like some of us might have with a little soreness in your arm or your shoulder where you have the vaccination delivered. You could have some aches or a little fatigue, but kids bounce back very quickly, and it's been very well tolerated. Additionally, they have found that it has been, at least in the initial studies, 100% protective from serious illness. So that's been very good to see as well. Hopefully down the road, maybe a month or so from now, hopefully Moderna will also get approved. But in the meantime, Pfizer will hopefully come out this week and be approved. The Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices will meet this Wednesday. And hopefully the FDA will have rendered its decision today or tomorrow. And when ACIP meets, they'll recommend what age groups they think it's appropriate for, and everyone anticipates it will be the age 12 to 15 after the FDA rules. James, do you have the video clip that I hope we sent over to show how to get through vaccines.gov? For Kentuckians, we are going to transition the website as of today. And when you go to the website and click on vaccines, it'll say how to find a vaccine. You click on a link that we've embedded there. It will take you to a federal site, and you can put in your zip code. And when you put in the zip code, it will show you all the sites that have vaccine near you. And you can pick, do you want Pfizer? Do you want Moderna? Do you want J&J? You can pick a combination of those three. Additionally, you can put, do you want within 5 miles or 10 miles or 15 or 25 miles? So you can set your range for how far you're willing to travel, and it will help you locate places that you can go get vaccine by specific type. Now, of course, you want to look for Pfizer, specifically if you're looking for ages 12 to 15. We're also working with local health departments and also with Wild Health to try to offer options to schools so that when this is approved, schools can work with vaccine providers. And I spoke with a pharmacy chain today as well that will hopefully do some outreach to schools. So we'd like to make this as convenient as possible for everybody.